every time you go to a site and it pops up that thing of accept cookies.
Yeah.
Most people don't actually know what that means.
Yeah, true.
But that is a form of marketing also. Like
What's up, everybody? So we're back for episode 4 of the Dance Drive. As you can see, we have a very, very special guest.
Special.
It's been a while since we had guests here in this seat. The last person who was in this seat was a female, actually. She did
shout
well.
out.
Yeah, shout out to Pauline, wherever you are. Yeah, she did a good job. So today, I'm going to introduce our guests in a few. Let me just join the road.
Yeah, take your time.
Okay. So on my left is a very popular man. Some of you have, I'm sure, know him for so many different things. Controversy.
not good things.
Purpose.
Yeah, he's a
And legacy.
very insightful man.
I think these are the guys that used to ace quizzes. Those quizzes of school. Bet what?
Those things.
We have a bottle of soda here. The winner takes the Fanta.
So today we have Kera. He was the right person to pick for this topic that we are going to have today. And I'm sure so many people will learn from it, because people have been asking us, hey, how you guys get so many views on your videos? Yeah. How do you do it? Hey, you guys post on FB and shares are mad. Hey, you post on Twitter and guys are really exactly. And they ask, how do you do it? How do you do it? So really, today we are here to tell you how we do it. And I brought for you a pro at doing it. A one man who has influenced for so many big brands that you people just see. The guy has made people famous on Twitter with.
I think I'm a big person. They see me hopping onto a self model.
Yeah, by the way, don't think that people are big just because they must all be driving. It's okay to take a board and be big. So today's topic is the importance of content and digital marketing in your business, be it dance business, be it general business, anything. So I'm going to start off with defining for you what digital marketing is. You might think it's rocket science. You're just using the internet to, promote and sell your products. And the products could be either physical or digital products, depending on what niche you're in. So digital marketing has so many types of ways it's done. Someone might be thinking, digital marketing, you just put your thing there you just post your video on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and you're done. You just let God do his will, and people will find it. And you think you hit like 1 billion views. People think they are Drake these days.
There's something Drake put up on his status. I think it was to do with still like using your own influence in whatever you're doing for the betterment of other people all the world. Like you influence, but with purpose, of course.
Purpose. Yeah.
I think it's in relation.
Let me give them the 5 types of digital marketing. 1 is content marketing. 2 is email marketing. 3 is search engine optimization.
Oh yeah.
4 is Google Ads. 5 is called pay per click, which is called, in short, it's PPC. So we're not going to go into all of them. We're not going to give you a seminar. But we're going to summarize them.
Small insights.
Yeah, I'm going to talk about mainly search engine and content marketing, because so for search engine is like, an example of a search engine is Google. So Google is like a website that searches the internet for people's content. Like it identifies when someone types in this, and it pulls up that whatever you want from wherever it is on the internet. But for you to do that, your files or content must be aligning with what the person who is searching for. So whenever someone goes into the internet and types, let's say, H2C, be it in Google, be it in Facebook, be it in wherever, the search engine will look for where H2C is all over the internet and bring up all those files, all the content that H2C has, because that person has searched for it. So for your videos, and this is what most artists do, that's why you find their videos have like 1 billion views. Once you just type in, once someone just goes into the net and types in, let's say, a specific name of an artist, it will bring out everything that that is related to that artist. So how does this, let's say, help your business? For example, you're a dancer out there, and let's say you've done like your choreography to a certain song, for example. So you have to add search engine optimization, so that whenever someone is searching for that song, they can come across your choreography as a suggested video to watch. In that, either they watch the artist's video or yours. In the end, you're getting your views, and those search engines keep putting you in front of the right people who want to consume your content. So it's not about just putting your video there and you relax, but it's how you put your video there that actually matters a lot. So the search engine optimization I'll talk about is, I think, for YouTube, because it's the one that so many people have been asking me about recently. So search engine optimization will work in ways of what do you put in your description, how do you write your title for your posts, and it also cuts across, leave alone YouTube. Like, for example, Twitter, like you said, now people just post things and like there's no catchy phrase in their whole title of the video, and you're scrolling and the person just says, this one must be like a fraud or something. Let's say that's why you find there's a lot of clickbait on the internet. And that's why those guys are actually making money, because they are doing search engine optimization the right way. Like, first, the title must be catchy. That's why you're going to find yourself clicking videos of how to make 3 million in 5 minutes.
Actually, talking of clickbait is something people need to understand. See, every time you go to a site and it pops up that thing of accept cookies.
Yeah.
Most people don't actually know what that means.
Yeah, true.
But that is a form of marketing also. Like, the internet is going to market to you organically. So what cookies do is they pick your data, what you search about most. Let's say if it's dance or music or what. So you go to Instagram, let's say you go to Instagram, all the sponsored ads will be directed to that particular thing you search about the most. If it's, let's say, like shoes, you search about shoes the most, then when you go to Instagram, you will see people popping up ads of shoes only. You go to Facebook, you only see ads of shoes only.
And you think it's witchcraft.
Yeah, so you think the internet really loves you, or they understand you that much. No, just give them access to your information.
Instagram, you can find the news feed you're seeing is for only Africans, and for the same thing applies to whites. Their news feed is their friends. Okay, they haven't accepted them as friends yet, but still the suggestions are the people in their country, area code.
Now that is where the cookies come in. Like, cookies pick all your data, your location, your GPS, everything. So everything you will see on the internet will be tailored towards your consumption, like you as an individual. So that is why you go to Instagram, even if a post is sponsored, but let's say you've never clicked anything to do with real estate, it's hard for you to find real estate stuff in your feed.
Oh, yeah.
You get it?
But
So that
you
is
click
how
it once and then you
click
start
it once
seeing
and you will start seeing real estate every day.
everywhere. Yeah.
So that is how it works.
So that's one advantage that you guys should learn how to use. Turn on your cookies so that you get.
For you don't think they're going to give you cookies to eat.
By the way, guys might think.
Even me, when I was still young, I would see cookies. I'm like, oh, what's up? Let me click and see if the internet is going to pop up some cookies to eat.
So I was still talking about search engine optimization. So first thing is getting your titles right, and that's where the clickbait issue came up from, where you must tailor your title to be as captivating as possible, because really whenever someone is scrolling through the internet, you have 3 seconds to make your impression. 3 seconds. Person scrolls and gives you 1, 2, 3. If your title is not captivating, you will scroll past it. The second thing is your thumbnail.
And let's first go back to clickbait. I don't want people to think that clickbait is a scam.
It's a scam, eh?
Because it's most used by frauds. I won't lie to you. You just go to YouTube, you find someone has, let's say, posted a live game of Premiership. Like I posted a game of 2019. But clickbait is a natural way of marketing to someone. Even if it's not on the internet, I'll take you to music. Guys put catching phrases in a song. Let me say, I want to eat your banana. Everyone will be like, what? Who wants to eat a banana? You get that's
what
a clickbait in a way. Like it's also like a clickbait in a way.
Yeah.
You get. And if you see most of the Ugandan songs, they have that thing of like it's not vulgar. The guy is not being vulgar, but they put in some words. Exactly.
To get the crowd.
So it's not like it's being a fraud or something, though it's most used by frauds, but it's just a way of being creative and marketing yourself.
If used in the right way.
If used in the right way.
It's perfect. So, number 2, the thumbnail. Now, thumbnail might be a very complex word for people who do not understand it. It just means a cover picture. That picture that people see. You have to simplify these things. Okay? English is not what? It's not people's friend. So, it's a cover picture. That picture you see first
on a video.
It's like the face of the video. A picture, like it's.
Guys, once again, it's just a picture. Just a
cover picture. Yeah, the name might sound cool, but it's just a picture. So you make your thumbnails as catchy as possible, because it goes back to that 3-second rule of when people are scrolling, they'll give you 3 seconds to make up their minds. So your content must be worth it in those 3 seconds. The third part I'm going to go to is I'm talking about YouTube, is things like hashtags and wherever you're posting a video using a laptop, you see things like add a card, add playlists. There are all those tools that YouTube gives you to play with and keep your audience engaged around your content. But for you feel like because you don't understand them, you really can't use them. So I'm going to explain a few. So playlists are more of grouping, let's say, content that is the same, and you put it in one place. So meaning, let's say if you're talking about, if you're looking for dance drive content, it's in a playlist of dance drive. So you'll find episode 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 like that. Then cards. Whenever you're watching a video and let's say someone says, I'll put this, let's say it's a dance video, and as you're watching, something appears above and it's like, learn this choreography. Now that's a card, and they put it at specific places in videos so that they get attention, and someone whoever is interested to go further with what they're watching can just click there and it moves. That's how nice technology is. Then also cards can be placed at the end of videos. I don't know if you notice, when a video ends, there are like 4 squares that come on the screen. Those are called cards, and you find it showing related content of the same thing you're watching. So those are cards. Then lastly is a description. Now a description, well, very few people read descriptions. I'm sure in Uganda they're even fewer than usual. Because people put too much text in the description. So as the word says description, it's like a place where you're supposed to put more context to what you're talking about. That's why you find people with links. They tell you check the description below for this link. They're not talking about heavenly things. There's always like an arrow somewhere there. You just click and you see the description. But I think I've talked too much.
I have.
You've almost exhausted everything.
Yeah.
We no longer have anything to talk about.
I'll let Cedric first add
Okay.
more of what he has to tell you.
Okay, just to give some shade on digital marketing, it's a component of marketing that utilizes the internet. And these other online-based digital technologies like computers, mobile phones, different digital media and platforms. Now you use these essentials to promote products and services of different companies or brands, but then you're using content. And we are talking about enhancing brand awareness, which is quite a significant factor actually in digital marketing. So marketing in general, the most significant of this, and I think Dtrix has been talking about, is content marketing. This is like educational articles, ebooks, videos, webinars that answer specific questions. So the content that you...
I think even podcasts.
Yeah, even podcasts.
Like it's a whole it's a very wide field, I would say. You'll find so much inside there. But then now, the process of how you deliver it is a very important one, because you have to make a plan. You have to know the people that you want to communicate to. Like, what are you trying to communicate, or what in quotes influence? I'm an influencer. What are you trying to influence?
Who are you influencing? That's a very big question.
Sorry, which kind of influence are you talking about?
Exactly.
You want, a beverage company you want to communicate something for a beverage company. You want to communicate something for a soccer club. You want to communicate something for maybe a market, maybe butter, a shoe company, anything. So it cuts across to purpose, and that's how you get your content. So have your plan, know your audience, and know what time to post.
Talking about audience,
Yes.
there's something that happened to a friend of mine. I won't speak the brand, but it was really, really weird. So this guy is a Muslim. That guy is fasting. Then all of a sudden he's reading through. He's trying to order some food. Then this guy is telling him, "Man, we have a platter of pork for you." He said, like someone says, "Hi Abdul, we have a platter of pork for you at 80K." You understand? Like in my head, I'm like, for you, can't you first see like, okay, sort the names. You get, even if it's just random marketing, but sort the names. You get, like you're marketing pork
To Abdul.
Does it really make sense at any point in time? It doesn't.
And that's what gets these ignorant employees fired from their job, because
They just
have
send
crammed.
messages.
You have crammed something. The boss said, when a client comes in, just go say, what do you want to drink? what do you want to eat? And I'm telling
them what's on the menu.
some clients tell you, I'm okay, I've just had lunch.
Actually, people like being, like feeling special. You understand? Like, you've done this for me and not for
everyone else.
Everyone else.
Yes.
If let's say you're marketing to me like shoes, and you've ever sold to me a shoe, so you definitely know what I like. So this guy is going to call, is like, man, I have this, I know you like this and this. You feel kind of special, you understand?
Yeah.
But not just one random person coming to you, is like, I have this shoe, buy it.
Yes.
You guys, so people like feeling special, and they feel like something is really meant for them.
So, the quality of the content. If I'm to put this in a nutshell, like, you want a client to feel special, or that's called good customer care, right? You want a client to feel good, but observe their situation. Observe, how did this person enter? Are they observe their moods? Those are social skills, really. We can't enter that now. Have a plan, know your audience, when and where to post, quality over quantity.
I think you should enlighten them on when to post.
Now, there are people on these different social media platforms, LinkedIn, Snapchat.
Not even peak hours.
Twitter.
There are times when like there's too much going on the internet that even if you posted something nice, people are not going to give it attention. Just need to know those times.
And Bobby Wine has posted.
Now like,
and you post.
And they will take us from here. But
guys,
when it comes back to that, there are those situations that always happen in the country, and you're like, even if you were selling what, no one is going to buy it at that particular point in time, because like the whole internet is taken up by something at that time.
We're in elections.
Exactly. And before you start posting food.
When and where to post. Like, you've actually realized that there are people who post constant content every hour.
So
they are posting. Then there's another group of people who post seasonally. And then there are people who have organized pages. Then there are people who are disorganized, who just care about the content. But there are people who just want to organize. Monday post, Wednesday, Friday stop.
It's much better when you have a content calendar. You know your things are
according to your different like jobs or careers or professions. What do they demand of you? So of course, know your audience, where to post and all that. Now this takes me into viral marketing or advertising. It's a business strategy that uses existing social networks to promote a product. Using existing social media, like how should we say nyege, the brands it brings on board to work
market
with their
its
market.
events.
I think this is where influencers come in. Oh my god, viral, to make something viral. A video, a text, context, a post. Viral is self-explanatory. So mind the message, mind the people you're communicating to, and the quality of your content. That's really what I wanted to put out there.
I think you guys have made a lot of noise about things which are very technical, and you've missed out the most important thing. It has nothing to do with internet. It has nothing to do with knowing those terms.
Yes.
You call it a thumbnail. It's just a pic. But in everything you do, you just have to be natural. That's the biggest thing.
Very true.
Just be natural. Be you. Do you. Never try to be like someone. Because if you're trying to be like Drake, there's already Drake. I'm going to come and search for Drake. I'm going to search for someone who looks like Drake. You understand? So, in everything you do, make sure you're original. If you're a dancer, you're a musician, or whatever you're doing, if you want to sound like someone else, I'll come and look for that someone you're trying to sound like.
Then I compare with you.
I won't even compare with you. That is like already a masterpiece. For you're trying to be
a wannabe.
Exactly. So
that's what we called them back then.
If you're a choreographer and you're pulling the same dance moves of, let's say, like someone else, you might find that guy is even doing it better than you. So me, when I'm looking for content, I'll come and search for that guy who is doing what you're trying to do.
Exactly.
So what people need to understand is in everything you do, be natural, be yourself, be you. There will never be another you if you're trying to be someone else.
So what if, let me give an example of Michael Jackson and all these people that try to emulate his voice or his way of dancing, and they incorporate their original content. Example, Chris Brown, Bobby Valentino, Asha.
That one, there's no problem with
Egyptian dancers.
There's no problem with that because Chris Brown is already branded as Chris Brown. You get? He just gets inspiration from, let's say, Michael Jackson. That one is okay. But me, I'm talking about someone who wakes up and tries to fit in the picture of Chris Brown. He even calls himself Chris Brown.
Oh yeah.
Those ones.
And those ones are very many.
Yeah.
Very many.
You're very special.
And we're going.
Very many people.
You guys are the 99%.
We've even seen it here in the music industry of Uganda. We've seen people who come up, he wants to sound, let's say, like John Black. Everything he does, he wants to be John Black, you understand? But there's already a John Black, my friend. People are not going to buy your stuff, yet there's an original guy.
Original John Black.
So, basically, people just
Original
have to be
content.
natural. You create your own content. You can get inspiration from other people. That one is very okay. We all have people who inspire us, people we look up to, but you don't have to be that person. That's our end point.
Be you.
Be you. Do you.
And I did ask you about keywords and hashtags.
Now, keywords and hashtags, you just have to study the internet.
To study the internet.
I don't mean you go to
I think
school.
that is
No. I don't mean that you go to school and you get a
observation.
pay. No, just be there. Observe what's happening at the moment. You understand? Go with the flow. Move with the trends. But people are not going to be talking about politics. And for you, you're talking about something different. No one is going to
be
give
unique.
You want to
Trending.
be unique.
What's trending?
Much as you want to be unique, but you have to follow with the trends. You catch up with the trends. So that's also key when you're trying to market your stuff.
Then people who want to influence for... Actually, the best example is like for companies. Let's say if H2C was a big clothes company, and it approached you, Kara, and was like, so I want you to push this jacket, run people through how you would do a digital marketing campaign for them.
First of all, before we even get to me doing a digital marketing campaign for them, it always starts with does it align with my brand? Does it align with Kara? You understand? So me, I want to wake up and I start posting about, let's say, pads.
For example.
I'm giving an example. And I've had people approach
But things
me.
could change.
Like,
First, listen.
Okay.
I've had people come to me. They want to market stuff that does not align with my brand, or I do not have a lot of information about.
Yeah.
So you have to first know. Me, my lifestyle, does it match with what I'm trying to push?
What you're trying to offer.
You understand?
Is it in your line
so
of-
much as, let me give you an example. Much as you might have all the numbers in the world, you cannot wake up one day and I start posting that I'm selling a jet. Who's going to buy? You get?
Exactly.
So you have to see my target audience, the people who follow me. What are their interests? And their interests depend on what my life is all about.
True.
You get? Let's say if I'm a party person and I go to the bar all the time, that means the people who follow me like that kind of
people.
lifestyle.
Yeah.
You get? So if a bar is trying to market and they reach out to me, I would be the right person to do that.
Yeah.
Because the people who are following me like that kind of lifestyle which I live, which is about the party. So most of the times people choose influencers just because someone has numbers or what. It doesn't work like that. You have to first understand, assess the person and know their kind of lifestyle, the things they do, their hobbies, their interests,
Doesn't match.
the things they talk about the most. Does it really align with what you're trying to sell out to the people, much as they have numbers? Then after that, the rest is normal stuff, I would say.
Now I know the process of how you would organize the campaign.
How?
What a campaign is actually. Guys might think in that election
No.
Bobby
No,
Wine
okay.
type of campaigns.
Digital marketing campaigns, most of the times they are best.
Them twice.
They are based on the client's interests.
Yeah.
You get? There's a client who will come and is like, man, me, I want to trend. I just want to see myself trending.
Yeah.
They're there.
Uh-huh.
Then there are clients we work with who are just trying to push out a message. You guess these are mostly NGOs and what those presses and conferences you see me going for. Those ones, they're not targeting. Like I wouldn't say they're not targeting anyone, but for them they're all about
The
pushing
message.
out a message. A
Those
certain
press
message.
conferences you see him going for. I caught.
Major key.
You can DM him and
So those ones
he
are
can cash up you. And you continue.
Never say. So basically, most people have different interests. So it will start with what a client is targeting. If a client is targeting, and I will say this, most clients are confused.
Yeah.
A client will come and the client is targeting sales. Yet they don't know an influencer is not a salesperson. There are two different things. There's a salesperson, and a salesperson is always paid commission. Talking about sales, when you need like to convert sales, you need a salesperson, not an influencer. An influencer creates awareness of your product. So you don't have a right to come and ask an influencer, how many sales did you make for me? How many tickets did you sell? You understand? Because if you wake up and put up a billboard, you're not going to go back to the billboard company and tell them, I put up a billboard, how many tickets did I sell because of this billboard? You don't know. So it always starts with the client knowing what they are targeting, using the different channels of marketing. Then it will come back to the KPIs you set for an influencer or
The what?
the KPIs.
What are KPIs?
KPIs?
Now you're going to take me back. Okay, KPIs. I would say a key performance indicator.
Oh.
Yeah.
Even if it's at your workplace, they set KPIs for you, targets. Okay, let me say target.
Yeah, targets. In
Work at
layman.
it,
Yeah. We are moved from thumbnail,
KPIs.
now
Now
KPIs,
KPIs.
now search engines.
Yeah.
So we are moving.
So,
There's progress.
so basically, an influencer tries to hit the KPIs of the client,
Yeah.
the targets of the client. That's what I can say about digital marketing and influencing.
I really do not know if people want more, but David has more for you. Please give them.
So guys, I'm here to enlighten you about, we have been telling you the types, all these things, but I hadn't yet told you the why. Is it important?
Why is it
We kept
important?
hitting on a few things, but certain major things why it is really important to do all this. For example, if you have like a business, digital marketing, like for me personally, I feel like it helps you reach where people spend their time
The most.
exactly. People, if you have a business and you don't realize that people spend most of their time on phones,
Then you have a problem.
You have a challenge. A mental challenge.
exactly. So
Dtrix pointed to his head. Mental.
so people
Mental objects.
people are obsessed with their phones. When you wake up in the morning, the first thing you check,
Before even
Because there
do
is
anything.
content.
yeah,
Before you pray.
you check your phone. Before you sleep, you check your phone. Within 5 minutes, if you've not checked your phone, maybe your battery is low. Understand? So this is the new place where people spend most of their time.
Yeah.
It's with the phone.
Searching for content.
You understand?
That they like.
So if you want to target an audience, you need to jump onto digital marketing because it's on the platform of the internet.
The future.
Exactly.
The future is here.
The future is here.
Indeed.
Then the other reason I feel like people should engage more with digital marketing is because your competitors are already using it.
And it's cheap.
Like,
You understand? It's
Hey.
cheap compared to mainstream media. I don't know why people
Thank
think
you.
it's expensive, but it's much
because
cheaper.
the costs, actually, what people don't know, the costs to do like an advert to run, for example, on NTV, if you want to put on like the news hour.
The news segment.
Yeah, the news segment. You pay around like 90 million a month.
But to boost a Facebook post, is it $1 a day or $3 a day,
Exactly.
depending on your target
cheaper,
audience?
far cheaper.
Cheaper.
And people no longer watch TV that much. If you
True
notice.
that.
We're not trying to demarket TV.
Exactly.
Or
Yeah.
anything. But aim-
TV,
But
it will always
forgive
be
us.
there. Like from AD, you had TV.
But people,
2000,
the new TV is the phone.
the phone.
People can get DSTV here. People can get Netflix here. On Facebook, you can do so many things. YouTube, all here.
IGTV.
You need to get
television,
strapped
we need to understand
with digital marketing because your competitors are using it. MTN is running ads all day, every day. Yeah? You're a telecom company and you've just come in.
People usually see marketing as a loss, but it's a business expense. It's not a loss.
Yeah.
You invest
To get returns, you have to invest. So
I
those
think
are my
also, before you add, I think it also helps people reach audiences they wouldn't reach. For example, you're not going to always be buying air tickets to go to Russia
Germany
to show them your dance video. to Tuyagale by Eddie Kenzo. So digital marketing would just help align everything for you, and someone in Russia will just be getting your video at his convenience. No stress. All you need is internet connection and a phone. Done.
Exactly. Then the other point I had, when you talk about what Dennis has talked about, it can help you reach a certain audience that's far, but digital marketing also helps you reach your target ideal audience. When there's something Kara talked about cookies. Those cookies, if you are paying attention, he told us about, they get all your data, your information. So if you're business and you're interested in a crowd that loves to party, digital marketing is going to help you sort out the people you want to reach out to. You understand? So that when you promote, it reaches that exact target audience. Unlike these other social platforms that might find it a bit difficult to do that. But this is spot on and it will help you reach that. So I feel like it has a higher chance of reaching the people you want to reach to. Then my third one would be digital marketing helps you monitor campaigns and optimize them for improvement. For example, if you have you've told Kara, you know what, I need to push this campaign, for example, for pads.
You're stuck on pads.
It's an example.
It's an example. Yeah? So if you want to digital marketing, if you want to know the outreach of the people, digital marketing actually shows you numbers.
The impression.
Exactly.
And maybe one other thing is, I would say it gives you feedback.
Exactly.
Real-time feedback. Let's say if you're a company and you're posting on your own Facebook page, you'll get the comments. You'll read through and see what clients are speaking about your product.
Exactly.
You get real-time feedback. But if you wake up and put up an ad in a newspaper,
even on a billboard, you
won't know.
Yeah.
You won't get real-time feedback from your clients.
Yeah. People have problems, they're just passing. Then
that's why people are opting for noise pollution kind of marketing and advertising.
Then my last one would be
someone standing on the street and shouting
for you
their brand out there,
so that they get your attention.
Yes, because you hear it
by force,
and your feedback is up to you.
Then my last point would be digital marketing gives us a chance. If you're a small business, wherever you come from, gives you a chance to compete with bigger brands. It gives you an honest chance. For example, digital platforms like TikTok. People have come from nowhere, small artists with New Year, 1 year, in fact months, but they hit it on TikTok. People are streaming their music all over.
Blows up.
Exactly. So people are blowing up on these platforms and it helps them you can favorably compete. There's no politics.
Not like back in the day when someone had to move with a CD to every TV station, radio station.
And guys ask you, who are you?
My song. Actually, right now there is music for social media and music for mainstream media.
Thank you.
If you didn't know.
Yeah.
It's also there.
Major key.
So it helps you compete. If you want to compete with bigger brands, you might have to use digital marketing.
I'll give you an example of Jason Derulo. When was the last time you saw him playing on TV? Do you know how big that guy is on TikTok?
Thank you.
And he's making money, mad money off TikTok.
Guys, you got an artist, please. All my friends that are artists, get strapped. Get strapped.
Even the dancers out there, get the strap.
First,
So talking of dance, who is going to teach me one dance move that I will pull next time I go to the party?
Hey. Oh, so there's a small difference between a musician
and an artist.
An artist is the person who understands the whole process of creating the art. They go through it bit by bit by bit by bit, and they see it from step 1 till the last step. So an artist is the person who understands how. There are always those people who understand how to play, let's say, the guitar, and then also you're supposed to understand every step of your
how the sound will travel,
of your production.
The piano,
then the musician, you're the one who is halfway the what? You start from halfway the process, and you complete. But which is both.
It's also okay.
It's also okay.
I don't think there's a very
you
big
don't
problem.
need to,
Because most people, they don't produce their own music, they don't write their own music, but they're still good.
Whatever brings the bread home.
whatever brings the bread home is kawa. So that aside, Kara was asking who is going to teach him a dance move.
Yeah, just once, that I don't embarrass myself. The next time I'm not a time.
I think the person who brought the topic is
eligible
eligible
kind
for
of
this.
task.
So it's a double team.
But the dance move will be in the next video, not this one. Because right now I'm just trying to learn.
Me, I actually believe I can give you a better offer if there's someone in the comments who would want to dance with Kara.
Yeah.
I have a free let loose dance class for you.
A lady, I don't deal with men.
As if he's with ladies here.
No, ladies first.
So you've heard it first from
the source.
But you can, for those who do not know you, please tell them where they can follow
My
you.
name is Kara. You can follow me on Instagram, Twitter, legendary_cutie. That one was suspended also. But it will come back soon.
Guys,
Legendary.
it's cutie, not cutie.
Yeah.
Q, as in letter
Q.
Q and a T.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And then those who want to employ you.
Those who want to employ me, you can just reach out to me anywhere. I'm a banker, statistician, by profession actually. That's what I do.
And then those who want to take you out, the girls, the ladies.
For the ladies, I don't know. Jesus, I don't even know where to start from. Ladies, I'll give you my number next time.
To send any shout-outs.
Any shout-outs? I said we can say it.
Is there a lady in question?
The biggest shout-out is thank you guys for hosting me. Being on the dance club. You guys are my boys from way back, and I've seen you guys grow with your thing. And I wish you all the best, man. Big up, H2C.
Thanks, bro.
Blessings.
Peace out.